Hey everyone, this video is not going to be like other videos that I've made. There is nothing funny or light about what has transpired, and to be honest, I don't even know what I should say. The reason why I'm even making a video at all about this is because we are a community and we are grieving, and I spent the better part of last night in tears. It helps me to talk about things, so let's talk about it. Robert Garrison Brown was born in April of 1998 to Cody and Janelle Brown. He was the couple's fourth born. Garrison, as he is known publicly, grew up on the show Sister Wives, featured alongside his 5 full siblings, 12 half-siblings, and 3 step-siblings. Garrison accomplished many incredible things at a very young age. He served in the National Guard, and he actually became a homeowner in his early 20s, which is no small feat. As first reported by TMZ, on March 5th, 2024, police responded to a call at Garrison's home in Flagstaff, Arizona. Upon arrival, they discovered Garrison deceased from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Garrison's younger brother, Gabriel, was the one who made the call to Flagstaff Police Department. Garrison was just 25 years old. Soon after TMZ broke the news, the Brown family confirmed the passing of Garrison on social media. Janelle and Cody issued a joint statement on Instagram, with Janelle's post reading, "Cody and I are deeply saddened to announce the loss of our beautiful boy, Robert Garrison Brown. He was a bright spot in the lives of all who knew him. His loss will leave such a big hole in our lives that it takes our breath away. We ask that you please respect our privacy and join us in honoring his memory." This statement was reposted by many other members of the Brown family. For the majority of us, we didn't know Garrison personally, and it's a strange feeling to be so gutted at the loss of someone we didn't personally know. But a lot of us literally watched Garrison and his siblings grow up over the last 14 years. Garrison was always this feisty boy who was fiercely protective of his family members, and he always stood up for his beliefs no matter what. During the pandemic, when Cody posed the question about who would take care of Janelle if she were to get sick, without missing a beat, Garrison said he would quit his job and take care of his mom if need be. And you know that young man meant it with every fiber of his being. Garrison closed on his home during the time that Janelle was between living in her RV on Coyote Pass and apartments in the surrounding area. Janelle has a love of gardening, and Garrison created her a garden in his backyard so she could keep up with her passion. This was the kind of young man Garrison was. Every time we would get updates from Janelle about the goings-on on Coyote Pass, Garrison was right there with her, helping her with whatever the task was at hand. It's absolutely surreal to speak about Garrison in the past tense. Hearing that 22-year-old Gabriel was the one who discovered Garrison and called the police makes me sick to my stomach. In season 18, Janelle had talked about how she was worried about her boys' mental health, specifically Gabriel and Garrison. She noted how sensitive Gabriel was known to be. And we can see many examples on the show of just how deeply Gabriel feels things. I truly hope that Gabriel receives professional support to process everything that has transpired, because I am genuinely worried about him. People have started sharing their own stories of grief and loss under similar circumstances, and an overwhelming sentiment that I've gathered from these people that have been brave enough to share their stories is that outside people pointing fingers of blame is absolutely not helpful. These people have guaranteed that there is plenty of guilt, regret, anger, confusion, and sadness that is permeating the Brown family at the moment, that for us as outsiders to think that we know of anything or anyone who may have caused this is completely inappropriate. I want to offer the Reality Squad Facebook group as a place for you to come to for a safe place to grieve. I will link it in the description of this video. Please share your favorite stories of Garrison. For me, my favorite thing about Garrison was his witty sense of humor. I loved this picture that circulated around Christmas time last year of a picture of Chris Pine affixed to his Christmas tree. Get it? Pine tree? I love a good pun. Garrison was an animal lover, specifically a cat dad, which tugs on my heartstrings as my husband is also a sucker for cats. Garrison had a cat that he named Cathew, and days before his untimely passing, he saved a senior cat from being put down named Ms. Buttons. There is not a lot that we know at this time as to the why of it all. What I do feel like is a safe bet to assume is that no member of the Brown family is okay right now. This is an unimaginable loss, and everything about this show and this family is going to be different. There is what was before, and now there is what comes after. One thing is for certain, things will never be the same. The family members that have posted have requested privacy as they navigate their grief. Statistically, men are much less likely to reach out and receive help for mental health issues. Dr. Benita Chapman writes about men and mental health stigma, saying, "Manhood needs to be redefined. There must be transformation in changing the American culture in which males are more comfortable expressing themselves. It would also be remiss of me not to mention the risk factors that exist in situations such as the COVID-19 pandemic, in which boys and men who may be experiencing a mental health problem are vulnerable to the isolation that COVID-19 creates. This isolation may potentiate the precursors of mental illness, therefore adding to the significance of overcoming and leveraging the barriers to the access of mental health resources among those who are less likely to seek professional help." On that note, I will list various mental health resources in the description of this video that are available if you or someone you love is struggling with mental health issues. Please take care of yourself and know that it gets better. From the bottom of my heart, much love, my friends.
My Achilles heel is my kids. I'm gonna be super emotional when it comes to my kids. It's just that one place that just gets me every time.